foreign, yeah. They see the wave and try to flow on me, cause Uncle did me with the bills and feeling right now. Come here to pioneer. I bring the light to the deepest secrets of different bills. Hey, Uncle did me, you need it, I got it listed here. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it here. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. We're from the finish to making bills like a prospect.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is your man, Uncle Demi, and today I have a very special banger for you. One that's been highly in demand. People have been asking for this build over and over and over again. So for volume 86, I am giving you the Rebounding Wing. Yes, the Rebounding Wing. People arguably say this is the best lockdown build on 2K. I tend to disagree. But that's what's beautiful about this game. There's so many different builds. There's so many different play styles that this build is actually considered a really good lockdown build, right? Now, the Rebounding Wing is 100% playable. It's definitely a comp build. I like to look at the Rebounding Wing as something that you play at the 3 and not necessarily at the 2 spot. But let's hop right into it and let's talk about it, right? So, first come first. Obviously, you're going to be using the defense and shooting pie chart. The Rebounding Wing is a shooter and a defender. Okay, so that's what you want to go with, right? Then you want to go with the balanced pie chart all the way at the bottom, all right? You do not want to have any type of speed where your strength is a 62. You're going to get bullied down low. This build is great for the 2s. You can play at the like on the 2s with this guy. 76 strength. If you hit 99 with this, you have an 80 strength, or getting your gym rat, I'm sorry, 80 strength, right? So you have an 80 strength, which is just ridiculous. For a small forward, you can play with this build on the 2s. It dominates on the 2s. This is really, it shines a lot on the 2s, and definitely on the 3s. If you play at 3, you're a very quick, fast lineup, right? So go with this right here, the balanced pie chart, because you want to have the strength, guys. Trust me, you want to have the strength. This is not meant to be the 2, so you're not going to be guarding the guards. Keep that in mind. You'll be guarding centers, right? So what you want to do is you want to max out your driving dunk, your standing dunk, your driving layup, and then you want to go to 61 here, right? Then, of course, you want to max out your shooting, all right? Get that to a 78. That gets you right at 17, right? Don't do anything with that, and then you want to max all this out, all right? You want to have good interior, lateral, interior, and perimeter defense, right? So you want to make sure that all this is maxed out. You have 20 badges. You have 17 shooting. You have good driving layup, and your driving dunk and standing dunk's important. You don't need to worry about dribbling. You're not going to be dribbling or doing anything like that, right? This build, like I said, is a comp build, and it's very fun to play with at the 3. Trust me, right? So before we get into any details, let's just go ahead and go to, he can be built, doesn't matter. Go to 6'8", make yourself a little bit taller. Keep your weight at 219. Oh, I'm sorry. Keep your weight at 222. Keep it the same, right? And then you want your wingspan to stay the same. You don't want to lower it or shorten it, because you just want to make sure lowering it will affect your defense, but it'll give you a better shot, but you don't need to do that. You have a 76.3, get 99. You have an 83, right? You have an 83 mid-range shot. I'm hitting 99 with this build. You do not need to change anything else, right? You hit 99, you have a 90 defensive rebounding. You have an 81 offensive rebound. Your lateral quickness is only a 71. And I say only because if you're trying to guard a guard, that's trash. But if you're guarding a center or a power forward, that's just too much. You're too fast for them. You have a 76 steal and 83 block. Any type of center that tries to put the ball on the ground, you're going to rip them, hands down. It is no way, shape, or form they're going to be able to do anything, and they're not going to be able to body you down low as much as they think they will, right? So your standing dunks is 69, 72, 68, and 61. You're going to be able to get the ball and go to the basket. That's really good. But this build is meant to be playing either in the corner or at the elbow as a cone, catching and shooting, all right? And then on defense, you shine because you're going to be a very small, athletic center that's being able to guard anybody, all right? So, of course, you want to go with the lockdown takeover, right? So let's go with that lockdown takeover. Now, of course, if you wanted to go with sharp spot-up shooter, you could. And like I say, of course, but you could go with spot-up shooter if you want to also. Keep that in mind. Spot-up shooter's been really good. I just think lockdowns is just a really good badge to have as a center down low. When you have it activated, people are going to be really scared. Glass cleaning is another dope one. I have never seen anybody with glass cleaning takeover. But that's pretty dope also to have glass cleaning takeover. But I just think that it's like, if you could respect your build. I think it'd be dope to have it sometimes, but since you can't respect it, I don't think that's just something you should have on your guard. Either these two, right? And so for me, like I said, lockdown and spot up is good, but you know, I'm thinking about it. Let's go with spot up, right? Let's go with spot up, all right? And there you have it, the rebounding wing, which is perfect for like a Sean Marion build, because obviously Sean Marion, that's exactly what he did. He was a rebounding guard out of this world. He got tons and tons of rebound. He stood out, and with the Phoenix Suns when he was running within their offense, he was just he was a power forward / small forward, depending on how the lineup was, and he was just dominant. So you know, he was someone I definitely thought about when I made this build, right? Now let's go ahead and test this build out. So first you want to go ahead and get this build to 99. There you go. All right. And then from here, what you want to do is probably just go with contact finishers. Not much to discuss there. All right. Now here, you definitely want to get your catch and shoot Hall of Fame. You want to get your range extender Hall of Fame. You want to get your quick draw either on, you can get it on gold or Hall of Fame. I like mine's on gold. All right. Catch and shoot, just put that on silver if you're going to be in the catch and shoot area. You know, that's huge. My last ones, I would say go with hot zone and green machine. It's just that I just don't know about the hot zones. Now, let me phrase that. I do know about the hot zones and the fact that with my lockdown, since I do so many spot up shots all the time, I have a hot zone. So you want to have that hot zone. Range extender only activates at the elbows, right now in the corner. So just keep that in mind. If you play in the corner and not the elbow, you probably don't want to have this badge all the way at Hall of Fame, just because you're not going to take a lot of shots there, right? If you wanted to just break it down and go to silver, because you know they can use it much, I see next with the pick and popper. I use that a lot, picking and popping, all right? I definitely say catch and shoot should be Hall of Fame. If you don't really big on the hot zones, like I said, hot zones are very iffy right now because you just don't know if you're going to have all your hot zones, or you might have it on one side, or how long does it take for it to get activated? So I mean, like, you can delegate these attributes somewhere else, just depending on if you have them or not. But hot zone is a very good badge to have. Just unfortunately, 2K has just changed it up so much. It's just, you don't have your hot zones anymore. Like, you'll wake up the next day and they're gone. You're like, well, I just played all day yesterday. So I don't understand what's the deal with the hot zones. I know they said they were going to be fixing it, and it just hasn't. So it's been really frustrating not having your hot zones the way it was before they did the update and try to switch it up. They should have kept it the way it was, because hot zones were just something that, listen, I guarantee you right now, and I know what they were trying to do, like they're trying to separate the hot zones between the park and my career and the rec or whatever they were trying to do. But let's be honest, all basketball players know, if you have a certain spot, it don't matter if you're on the blacktop, if you're in the gym, that's your spot. Like, you just comfortable shooting there. If it's the top of the key, if it's at the elbow, I mean, like, your game doesn't change because you're playing on a blacktop, right? You're still gonna play the same if you're in a blacktop or if you're in the gym. So I don't understand why they trying to differentiate the hot zones. It's so frustrating, man. But regardless, that's what we're working with right now. So anywho, this is what I would probably go with. But you know, again, it's your build. Do it any way you can. Like I say, keep an eye out for the hot zone though. All right. For your playmaking badges, all thing I can think of is just going with quick first step. Right. It's not much to really discuss there. You can do whatever you want with that one badge. Right. All right. So here, you want to go with your chase down on. You want to get your clamps on gold. You want to get your Intimidator on Hall of Fame. You want to get your rim protector on silver. You want to get your rebound chaser on gold, right? You want to get your pickpocket on silver. You want to get your interceptor on silver. And then, of course, okay, now this is for running threes now. Just keep that in mind, guys. I'm talking about this is when you're running threes, all right? And then you want to get your pogo stick on silver, right? So this lineup here of badges, because remember, you're not going to be guarding. You're not going to be involved in the pick and roll offense. So you're not going to get screened. You want to just get pick and pocket on silver so you can just keep on ripping the center, man. Every time he gets the ball, just spam him, right? You're going to get it. Pogo sticks will be good, and rim protector is going to be good, because obviously when you're dealing with the center down low, you can, obviously spam him with jumping, which is really good defensively. I say clamps on gold is good enough because, again, all you're going to be doing is guarding the center. So when you're hedging, having it on gold is good enough. Even if you have it on Hall of Fame, a point guard is not going to pick this ball up, right? So the only time you really have to worry about it is someone that has a low ball handling, which you're rarely going to get. So of course, like I said, I'm really big on just utilizing the attributes to the best to your game style. I'm sorry. So don't be trying to get on Hall of Fame when you're not even going to be opportunities like that to be guarding guards like that. And even if you did, you're not even quick enough to really do that, right? So, well, it's pickpocket. Like I said, is another badge that everybody gets steals, no matter if you have it or not. Just having it on silver is good enough, right? Rim protector is good enough on silver. Chase down is really good enough on silver. Interceptor is good enough on silver. This is the only one I can say that if you wanted to try to change things around, you definitely could. Maybe you want to get box out on silver, you can do that. That is what I'll say if you're going with the threes lineup. This right here. So check it out right here. 3 lineup, that would be good running threes. If you're running 2s, then obviously things change just a little bit. All right. So what you want to do is you want to take your rim protector, these off, get your moving truck. Oops. Right here, getting these 2 on silver will be perfect. Right. Also, you can drop your you want to keep. Oh, I'm sorry. You can go here. All right, if you want to go 3s, just try to get these on gold to help with the paint mashing down low against the center. And if you want to go even more, you can do that. I say, guys, you know, it really just depends when you're running the 2s, what you're comfortable with. All right, but for me, I think that this would be the perfect lineup for that. All right, badge lineup for that. But again, it's your build. You can do it any type of way you want. Right. But there you go, my nephews, my nieces. You have, wow. All right, my nephews, my nieces. Sorry about that, man. It's getting a FaceTime call. But anyway, this is the Rebounding Wing build. Hopefully you enjoyed this build. If you did, you know what you need to do. Go ahead and sub to the channel and like the video up. If you haven't already liked the video, please like it up. Please sub to the channel. We are slowly but surely making our way to 100+ rare builds. That is definitely something we're going to hit and be achievable. So I'm very, very excited to get that. And I'm just excited just to have y'all along for me with this journey, right? But other than that, this your man, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon with another banger. And you know when I see I'll be back really, really soon with another banger, you know what I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.
Didn't even know I hold it down. I ain't even hit my peak, it's rare form. This my season, I'm just blooming rare form. They see the ways and try to